So, good morning. I am in the van. I'm in a nice little park up, beautiful little spot. The plan was to get up in the morning and have a look and see what's going on. So we're up. I'm sweating because I've got my waterproof coat on. As you gather, if I'm wearing this, it's raining. Potentially, there's some good images out there. There's some mood across the hills. There's a big power station on the far end of the lake that I wanted to try and get and isolate with the mood and the hills. I know it sounds weird, but it might make a good image. We've got this bridge across, you know, sparse little bridge, reflections on the water. So there's lots of things potential that could work, and we're going to go for a walk and, you know, and explore the area. But it's raining, and I don't want to go out in the van, out of the van while it's raining. I've got my brolly, I've put my bag over my camera, but I don't know. So stay tuned and let's see what happens if I can open the door and get going. Oh, it's going to be a wet one, but it could be interesting. We'll see.
Going back a bit.
So the consensus between me and Steve, because I'm out with Mr. Steve Staines again. I could call him Staines. It's Stan. Stan.
My nickname's Stan.
His nickname's Stan. He's still going to be Staines to me.
Yeah, Stainy Pants.
Stainy Pants, yeah. Shouldn't say that on camera, but that's his nickname, Stainy Pants. Yeah, we're going to get out in the rain. There's some minimal shots of the bridge. There's a little bit of something going on. He's got his brolly, I've got my little brolly. And yeah, it's absolutely piddling it down at the moment. But yeah, waste not, want not, why not? If not, I don't know. So yeah, let's go and get something set up. I'll put on the camera again and let you know how wet we've got. Right, so Steve's vlogging as well. So again, this would be interesting to see his side of the story and mine. Even though I keep shouting at him and interrupting him, it's more fun that way. I've got a shot already. I've not got the camera set up. I've literally, it's in a bag down here. But I can see the shot I want. It's a semi-minimalistic image. You've got a couple of rocks in the foreground. If I spin around, I can show you. Got a couple of rocks in the foreground, so we're going to use them as a key. Then we've got the water going across, and it's just going a bit softer and smoother again now. So we're getting a reflection of the bridge back there, and then through the gaps in the two spars on that bridge, we've got the power station. And I know it sounds, what, a power station? But hey ho, it's different, isn't it? It's on the landing, it's on the landmark, so you know, why not take it? So I'm going to try that. I'm going to do two versions, one with these rocks in, then I'm going to zoom in and do one without the rocks in and do a more minimal shot. So this is going to be all about probably black and white, what can we do in the rain? There's also another leading line over there where Steve is. We've come down on this little bit, the vans are literally parked just behind there. So we are just scratching the surface at the moment, but there's got to be something to make a couple of minimal shots of this bridge, because I just like the fact that it's long, thin, black and white, moody skies, and reflections at the moment. So let's get this done before it gets a bit windy and makes a mess. And I can just see the power station now through the mist. So let's get this one set up and get this one shot, and then we'll move on and find a slightly different one. So I've got my first one set up and I've already taken it. It's not quite as I planned, but this has got a little hidden secret in it. This has got something a little bit special in there that you're going to look for. I'll put it in my comments. I want you to say, this first image you're going to see now, I want you to tell me what you can see in it. And for those that can get it, I'll be very impressed. It's something I normally do. It's something that me and Denise does often when we go places. We see things in things. And I want you to tell me, because this has got a fantastic feel about it. And I'm quite impressed with that. I bet Mr. Steve Staines didn't see it last night, but he might be just with the way the reflections laying on it this morning. It looks awesome. Absolutely amazing. Right, so that's my first one done. I'm just going to take one more to make sure it's nice and sharp. And we are bracketing. I've got absolutely no reason to bracket whatsoever, but I'm doing it anyway, just because the camera's set. My knees are crippling me from yesterday, so I'm going to stand up and get the minimal shot now, a little bit more minimal, but it's actually clear and it's not as pretty as it was 5 minutes ago. So we'll have to see what's happening. It's definitely going to be changeable today. Oh, my knees. So we're not really getting happens. Let's see what the day brings, and I'll switch it back on if and when something changes. Oh, thank you very much. It's a long bridge that's got some very smooth wooden boards on it. As you can see there under my feet, they look nice and smooth and shiny and slippy in this weather. So we're walking with like 3/4 steps to make sure that we don't slip on one's bottom. And they flex a bit as well, which is a bit daunting. But it's a long bridge, look at it. Look how long that is. You wouldn't expect it to be there, but it cuts the corner off, I suppose, for the walk. Because you can walk around this lake, apparently. You can. What's the name of this lake, Steve?
I haven't got a clue.
It's called I Haven't Got a Clue, apparently. That means he doesn't know either. We'll have to have a look. Yeah, we'll professionally put it up in the top corner for you, and you can have a look. Now, I do like the power station from here. It's just clean and on its own. Now, whether it makes a good photograph or not, I don't know. I really don't know. But never let it be said I don't try. Never let it be said I don't show you some images, albeit good, bad, and the ugly. Look, this is how professionals do it. You see him? Look. That's how you get that professional vlogging angle. It's not a drone he's flying along. He's got his arm over the fence. Well, there's a photo here as well, I think. Bridge leading off, 2 little mountain peaks, a little bit of a cloud going over the top of them, so I think that's the next one. Set the camera up here, get a shot looking that way, and maybe even hop over the fence, because there is a stile there, and shoot one the other side as well. So yeah, we'll give that a go. I have had another thought. I'm going to take one here, I'm going to take one in the middle, then I'm going to take one the other side. I'm going to put all 3 up on the image on the screen for you. Another one that works as a triptych, so you get the 3 shots all together, all of the same subject of a different position. So I think that'll work. This is potentially very, very difficult to take photographs in conditions like this. I've got my bag over, I've got a brolly in my hand. The beauty is the geared head is brilliant, because I don't have to fluff around with a board, do I? I can just literally tilt it up and tilt it down, so I'm struggling to get the elements to work, but I've got my first one. My first one's done. I'm now looking at my next one. I've literally plonked the camera down, and I've almost done like an educated guess to make sure it's where I want it to be, and it's not far off. The horizon line isn't too bad. I've got a little bit of green under the bridge. I could do it going slightly higher. I'm going to take this shot and pop it up on the corner of the screen, and I'll explain exactly why I need to go higher. Right, that's that shot, and then I'm going to go slightly higher. Put my lens cap back on, pull down to try to keep the moisture off the camera best I can. I'll even chuck that back over the top for now, just for a minute. I know they're weather sealed, but my lens isn't, so I don't want to take too many risks when it's raining. So I'm going to put my brolly down, lift the tripod up a few inches. I don't think it needs to go much, probably sort of my head height maybe, and then I'll be ready to take the proper shot. So yeah, have a look at that one, and then when I put the proper one up, you can probably see the difference. Fighting with lens caps. Oh. It is hard work, but nevertheless, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the fun of trying and seeing if I can get myself set up and making it work. It's just, if you're not out in these conditions, you're never going to know. And yes, it's hard work. Yes, I know it's hard work, but hopefully the results are enough. Right, let's get this before the lens gets too wet. Just notice my horizon's not level. Let's start again, let's do that one again. F11, hit the shutter button, 2 seconds, move the umbrella up, put it back down again. Let's have a little look at that one. It's alright. What it needs is smooth the water out. Now that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Well, let's put the 6 stop on and give it a try. Guys, it's definitely getting worse. The rain is it's picked up and it's pretty heavy, and I've only got 2 out of my 3 shots. I've got to commit to getting my 3rd shot. It's getting very hard work though. Yeah, I'm going to go across this fence now and put my bag back on the camera, go across this fence and set up and do this last one. Even if it means I've got to use Steve to hold the umbrella, because it's just, I'm drenched, my trousers are soaked. Yeah. The van's on the other side of the bridge. I can feel us going back to the van for a coffee and a dry out. But let's get this 3rd shot done while the conditions are still the same. Oh, this is so hard. The difficulty is trying to get your filters on in these conditions. But I do need my filters on to get this shot taken. So I'm going to check, make sure everything's dry. Here we go, 2 seconds, move the brolly out of the way, hold it, and just press and hope. Hit and play. Oh, hope and pray, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's definitely a challenge when it's raining sideways, long exposures. Oh dear. The fun we have. Right, we'll bring the brolly back down, let's have a little look, see if it actually worked. Did it work? Not too shabby. Yeah, not too shabby at all. I'm going to cut the video there. I'm going to go back to the van. I'm going to have a coffee, have some breakfast, and make a plan for the rest of the day. Yeah, that's not bad. I quite like that. Let's just check to make sure I've got water on the lens. Looking good. I think I have to call it on that one. 3 shots. Not bad for me, eh? 3 shots, and I'm done pretty much. If we do get a break in the cloud, a bit of light or a bit of something going on, then maybe it'll be okay. But at the moment, it's too hard to shoot like this. So I think I'm ready for breakfast. I'll put the camera back up best I can, keep all this rain off, and just hope that the rain goes off a bit later on and we can come back out and have a shoot. I've got a little clip down here that holds it on as well. So right, that's it, that's me done, I think. Thanks for watching. Yes, I may have been able to see my face, and I know the audio might be a little bit windy, but yeah, that's the challenge I put myself in this morning. Can I get myself 3 little, triptych shots? And I think they go together quite well. So yeah, till next time, ciao for now, see you soon. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to see more comments and all that sort of stuff, as per usual. And yeah, it's me face. I am here, look, it is me. See you next time. Ciao for now. Bye bye.